Hello everyone, welcome to Absolute Geography. Here we take your geography understanding from classroom to continents. In this video, we will explore the natural vegetation found in India. Before diving into the topic, we need to understand some terms related to the lesson. There are three terms that are confusing and are often used interchangeably. First one is vegetation. This term encompasses all the plant life that is present in an area. It does not differentiate between natural and man-made. Trees, shrubs, grasses, or even crops. Everything is going to come under vegetation. Next is flora. It is the species of plants that are found in a particular area or at a particular time. This is usually focusing only on the naturally occurring vegetation. And thirdly, we have forest. It is an ecosystem dominated by trees. It will include undergrowing shrubs and herbs as well. So the main difference between vegetation and forest is that vegetation is any plant life, whereas forest is the type of vegetation where trees are dominant. Since we are now clear about the meaning of vegetation, we are now going to study the natural vegetation of India. That is, only the vegetation that is occurring naturally and is not cultivated. The cultivated part will come under agriculture. So there are 5 basic types of vegetation found in India depending upon the climate, rainfall, temperature and topography of the place. Starting with tropical evergreen forest. As the name suggests, they are found in the tropics and are evergreen. That is, they don't shed their leaves and are always a lush green. For this to happen, there are specific climatic conditions that need to be satisfied. First, temperature should be between 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. Rainfall should be about 200 centimeter annually. And humidity should not be less than 77%. These are the conditions in which evergreen forests thrive. These forests are found in the area lying between the tropics. In India, they are found on the western slopes of the Western Ghats, hills of the northeastern region, the Tamil Nadu coast, Lakshadweep, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now, the most special feature of this type of vegetation is its layered structure. The tall trees form a thick canopy, blocking the sunlight from reaching the ground. This creates a hot and humid environment on the ground level. These forests are biodiversity hotspots. Common trees found in this forest are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, and rubber. Tropical deciduous forest, also known as monsoon forest, is the most widespread forest in India. The key change that occurs is that they shed their leaves during the dry season to conserve water. Tropical deciduous forests are of two types, moist and dry. The difference is because of the amount of rainfall the area is receiving. The temperature requirement is of about the same for both of them, 23 to 27 degrees Celsius, but the rainfall in moist deciduous forest is between 100 to 200 centimeter, whereas for dry deciduous forest, it is between 70 to 100 centimeter. Moist deciduous forests are denser and greener than the dry ones. They are found on the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats, foothills of the Himalayas, Orissa, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and parts of UP, Bihar, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Common trees found here are teak. This is dominant in moist deciduous forest. Then we have sal, sandalwood, shisham, and bamboo. Moving on to tropical thorn forest found in scanty rainfall areas. These are the driest forests of India. The rainfall received by them is less than 50 centimeters and temperature usually remains between 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. This is average, although it may reach to 45 degrees Celsius. Humidity remains less than 47%. They are found in the western Rajasthan, southwestern Punjab and Haryana, the Kutch region of Gujarat, and parts of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Maharashtra. The vegetation here is sparse and plants are highly adapted to harsh conditions. Long roots, spines instead of leaves, and thick bark, all to reduce water loss. Common plants here are acacia, also known as babool, kikar, bear, cacti, and date palms. Next we have montane forest, also known as montane forest. These forests are found in high altitudes of India, and because temperature decreases with height, the vegetation also changes in clear belts. Montane forests are divided into northern and southern montane forest. Talking about northern montane forest, these are found along the slopes of the Himalayas and change with the increase in altitude. At lower slopes, that is up to 1500 meters, moist temperate forests are found. Trees like sal, oak and chestnut are common. Then in the middle slopes, that is 1500 to 3000 meters, cool temperate coniferous forests are found. Trees include pine, fir, deodar and spruce. One special characteristic is that trees have needle-shaped leaves to withstand cold and shed snow. Moving higher, above 3500 meters, vegetation converts to alpine forest and grasses, mosses, lichens are common. Now near the snow line, tundra type of vegetation is found and mostly mosses, lichens and very few plants exist. So in the Himalayas, the vegetation changes from tropical types at the foothills to temperate and alpine type as we go higher, almost like traveling from equator to the poles, but vertically. Then the southern mountain forest, they are found in the high altitudes of the Western Ghats, the Nilgiri Hills and the Annamalai ranges. Although they cover a smaller area compared to the Himalayas, they are extremely rich in biodiversity. In lower slopes up to 1500 meters, subtropical evergreen forests are found. Magnolia, laurel, cinnamon, oak are common trees. In the middle slopes, that is between 1500 to 2500 meters, temperate forests are found. Shola forest, wattle and eucalyptus are common. And then at the higher slopes, that is above 2500 meters, alpine grasslands are found. Grasses, rhododendrons, stunted evergreen species are found here. Hence, mountain forests are not uniform, they change with altitude. Lastly, we have littoral forest, also known as tidal forest and commonly called as mangrove forest. These grow in coastal areas and are influenced by tides. Annual range of temperature ranges between 26 to 29 degrees Celsius, rainfall up to 200 centimeter, and humidity stays high. Since the vegetation faces periodic shifts of high and low tides, the trees have adapted to survive in waterlogged, muddy, and saline conditions. They have two special types of roots. Stilt roots, they grow from the trunk and sometimes from the branches and extend downward into the mud. They act like supporting pillars and help the tree stand firmly in the soft, waterlogged soil. The second type is breathing roots or pneumatophores. These roots grow upwards and come out of the mud like small tubes. Since the soil has very little oxygen, these roots help the plant breathe by absorbing oxygen directly from the air. Because of these roots, you will often see mangrove trees looking like they are growing on stilts with many roots visible above the ground. They also help in trapping silt, which leads to the formation of new land. These forests act as natural barriers against cyclones and storms. They are found in the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, and in the deltas of the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers. They also occur along the coastal regions of Gujarat and Maharashtra and in the backwaters of Kerala. Commonly found trees include Sundari, Rhizophora, Avicennia and Garan. India's natural vegetation is a reflection of its diverse climate and geography. From dense evergreen forest to dry thorny shrubs, each play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance. I hope this video helped you understand the 5 major types of natural vegetation found in India in a simple and clear way. See you in the next video.